Good morning, everybody. This is Chris from your Daily Tarot. I'm your Daily Tarot card reader, and I'm up early this morning, and I'm going to do a reading for you. I have the two decks that I work with. I'm going to be pulling from this deck, but if we run out of space, we'll be pulling from this deck, and I'm going to get a reading for you this morning. And I'm going to be rolling the dice to choose the cards. My goal is to pick 7 cards for today. Okay. Let's get started. All right. We're going to start with 1. Then we have 18. Then we have 1 again. Then we have 13. Landed on 13 here. We got 5. We got 1 again. A lot of 1s. And we got 3. Okay, so let's do it in a way that I can collect these back. So first we got the first card, 1. That's card number 1. Let's put that back. All right. Then it'll be card number 18. 1, 2. Let's read this up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is the 18th card here. Put this back here. Then it's 1 again. 1. That's easy. Then it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at this. This card was in here. So I'm going to take this, but I'm not counting that card. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So technically this is a 14 card, but it's the 13th card of the deck. 13. All right. Remember. All right, here we go. I'm going to put this here. This was blocking this. I'm going to put this here. All right. Then we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the 5th card here. The next one is 1. 1. And the last one is 3. The 3rd card. 1, 2, 3. All right. I did not organize yesterday, apparently, because I had that card and the cards mixed up. But everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to go ahead and I didn't have to reach into 2 decks. I'm going to go ahead and situate everything and I'll be back. One moment. So how am I going to do this? This is the first time that I pick cards this way, but something told me this is a cool way to pick cards, probably the best way to pick cards. I'm not going to take reversals, but I'm going to consider reversals, okay? So it's 3 of Cups, the first thing that came out. Let me put this up. The 3 of Cups here. Okay, the next card is the 4 of Cups. The next card here is the 10 of Cups. Now remember, I counted and I had a card mixed in. I'm going to set this card up here. It's the Fool card from yesterday. So we got the Fool card from a different deck. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to bring this down. This card is the Fool card. So counting this card out, after the Fool card, we have the Hierophant. This is from a different deck, so we're going to put this down here like that. And let's bring everything kind of close together, guys. This is the story here. Okay, the next thing we have is the Temperance. Didn't see the Temperance in a long time, so this is interesting. The King of Swords. Lastly, the 3 of Pentacles. I'm just trying to get everything in frame here. I'm gonna move everything up. I have to consider people who use closed caption, so it's kind of hard sometimes to close captions over the image. Okay. I'm going to take less than 3 minutes to deliberate. So this is going to be sped up. I figure I put my deliberation here, but you guys can actually have a timer to see how long I deliberate. So give me a moment. So let me go ahead and give you the reading here. So we see with the 3 and 4 cups that there's has been some progress in your life, and possibly even a huge leap. When we think of the 10 of cups, some people call it one of the happiest cards in tarot. This is just absolute love, emotional fulfillment, in every area of your life. But as you can see, this is a cup that you have many times, and you're not impressed by it anymore. You've had this in your life. You have great relationships. This is a person who may have not experienced many hardships in their life, or they have experienced many hardships in their life, but because they're so tapped in spiritually, or they have a lot of assistance in their life, whatever hardship that they have, they're able to overcome. You may have found yourself being stuck in boredom, not really knowing what you want to do out of life, and you're ready to start this new journey. You're ready to take a leap of faith. And this is the card that was in the deck that wasn't part of the tarot cards. This is a different tarot card deck. You're ready to do something different. You're ready to start something different, and it's very spiritual. It has something to do with learning. You want to either be a teacher, or you want to learn. From what I can see with the King of Swords, you're most likely very intelligent and have something to teach, and maybe have some people to guide. Maybe you have some, can offer some guidance to some people here. When I look at the Temperance, it's about balancing out energies. So with this Temperance, I can see that you're more of a light worker, someone who like to stay on the light side of things. You don't like to really dive into dark matters. But I feel that if you are on this journey, if you've already crossed over to this side of the journey, you may be running into some dark matters that you were unaware of. These dark matters are very concerning to you, and you're trying to understand them, but at the same time, you just don't understand why you're being opening up to this new type of living that people do. So it's kind of, it looks like you've been shaded. That's not the word. Protected from these dark matters, and now that you're embarking on this new journey, you may run into these dark matters, or you've already ran into these dark matters. Let's get clarification, because I want to get some clarification here. Mr. Predicto, did this person run into dark matters?
Without hesitation, yes.
Whoa. Okay, so you've been running into the dark side of things. I'm smiling because as a reader, I can understand to some extent a person who's been very protected getting into some dark issues. You may have something to offer, but you're really trying to understand these dark issues. It may even cause you some sleepless nights, but I'm not sure because I don't see that in the cards. I am going to go in the deck, and I'm going to roll another dice. And I'm going to clear out this energy that's on this table. And I'm going to keep the Fool up there because you're on this journey and you're running into dark energy, and that deck wanted to come out and give you some guidance. So let me give me a moment to do that. Okay, I cleared out the deck, and I'm gonna roll this dice. I picked the dark dice, not on purpose, but you're rolling with dark energy, and we got 5 cards to pull out for you. I'm gonna pull out 5 cards from the top of the deck. 5 of Swords. Okay, it's coming together. Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. The Empress. The Empress is here. The Empress is here. Sierra, it's been okay. No. 3 of Swords. Okay. There are some people that you want to help. You have something to teach them, something that you have on the light side of things. You know how to grow, whether it's wealth, whether it's actually growing plants. You have some sort of talent that can help people grow. So you are a grower. You may already had embarked on this journey to start this service, and you've ran into some people who carry dark energy, and you've been trying to care for these people, and it's just been like you've been defeated, because these people just don't seem to understand what you're trying to teach them, because they carry so much dark energy with them. And so you may be carrying their burdens in your heart, and you're very strong. Like you take over a lot of their you take on a lot of their energy, right? Because you sit very well with what you do. You are the empress here. But this has been causing you some issues, some heartbreak, because you're a very caring and wonderful person. And this journey is, you're wondering, is this person, no, I don't even have to ask Mr. Predictor. I've already can see you are steadfast. You want to continue doing what you're doing, but you need some guidance on how to help these people. And the people that you normally turn to are not the people that can help you with them. So let me get an invitation card. Where can I pull an invitation card from? We'll stick with the deck that we're using, okay? I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to get an invitation card for you, right? Where can you go? You really want to help these people with whatever services that you offer. This is a long one. It's going to have to be edited down. Okay. Is there an invitation card here already on the table? Mr. Predicto, is there an invitation card already on the table?
Yes, without question.
Okay. Which one is the invitation card? Give me a moment to take a look at the cards. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I had a lot of deliberating to do on this. And I had to rearrange the cards in a way that I could understand what's going on here. And I had to go back and pull out a card that you had at the beginning. So in the beginning, there was a situation where you're the type of person who are emotionally fulfilled, had everything for you, and you embarked on a new journey, right? So you may be someone who have stable relationships with friends. You may be someone who has stable relationships with your family. You may be a person who's married already, got a really good relationship. You are someone who people on the outside would say you got it together, right? You do got it together, but you may sometimes feel like you do not have it together. You know you have something to offer. You're very confident in that. You are the empress. So when you went into this journey, you came in with things that people usually long for and want. And you may have a knowledge that the journey continues after this. This is not a happily ever after situation. This is a to be continue. I'm going to make sure that everybody have their happiness, and that's the type of person that you are. So you already, according to what I've got, already started whatever business you have or whatever charity work that you do. You've already started it, and you're dealing with some dark situations that you probably never came across. You may have heard of it before, but now you're actually meeting people who go through these things, and these people desire your happy ending. Well, you're not stepping away from this because you have this, and you're bringing something to them, not to obtain this, but to obtain the knowledge that you have. And so these people who desire what you want may feel like you may not be the right person to teach them whatever you have to teach them. And so the invitation is that you're taking on these burdens, on these dark issues, when in reality, instead of looking at these dark issues that these people have, focus on your light, because that's what it is. You are more of a light worker, a light person who focuses on light things, and light things are stable relationships, people who have successful marriages, people who even though they have their struggles when it comes to raising children, that they have their children's best interests at heart. The people you're dealing with may came from broken homes, is what I'm hearing. These people may have abusive relationships. The invitation is to be very cautious around these people, because they do carry dark energy. And even though you deal in light issues, you're someone who can carry their load, but then you'll be self-sacrificing, very self-sacrificing. So be very cautious in the type of work that you do and the people that you help. Some of these people, whatever you're teaching, and I don't know what it is, but I can guess what it is based on the cards, but this is a general reading. But I really feel like I'm speaking to one person here. I can guess what you do, but these people, they desire what they feel you already have. You have something that they want and desire, and this is probably why they're interested in you. You have something to teach that goes beyond what you have, or what your life is, right? And so these people want this from you, but you have this to teach. They're interested in this because they feel like if they can do this, they can get this, right? And they feel that way because of whatever dark energy they carry. And when you take those swords away from them, you take that energy away from them, and you open up their eyes to whatever you're teaching them, things are gonna be really good in your business. Whether it's a charity or the things that you like, things are gonna go well for you. Just be very cautious not to be self-sacrificing in this. You don't want this dark energy to enter you when you are very special and you have so much to offer. So that's the end of this reading. It's a very intense energy. I'm up early in the morning to give this message. My name is Chris. This is your Daily Tarot. If this message was for you, please leave a like on the video. You guys have a good one. Have a wonderful day, week, month, or year. Bye.